What a wild night on Monday Night Raw. Fans were expecting Becky Lynch to roll through her latest challenger, but what happened shocked the entire WWE universe. Becky lost the match, yet somehow still walked out as champion. Stick around because we're breaking down every dramatic second of Becky Lynch vs. Maxxine Dupri, the DQ finish, the fan reactions, and what it could mean for the women's Intercontinental title picture going forward. Alright, let's set the scene. It's Monday Night Raw, live from insert city if known, and the crowd is buzzing. The spotlight hits the ramp, Becky Lynch walks out with that trademark swagger, jacket on, title over her shoulder, fire in her eyes. The man is here to defend her newly won WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. But her opponent tonight isn't just any competitor, it's Maxxine Dupri, a rising star who's been gaining attention for her charisma, athletic improvement, and underdog charm. Most fans expected a quick defense for Becky, maybe a 5-minute showcase. But what happened instead had everyone doing double takes. The bell rings, and Becky takes control early, classic Lynch, mixing technical wrestling with that confident smirk. Maxxine tries to get her footing, but Becky works her down with a side headlock, transitions into a hammerlock, and flashes that grin to the crowd as if to say, too easy. But Maxxine surprises everyone. She counters a suplex, lands a shoulder tackle, and actually sends Becky reeling to the ropes. The crowd pops. You can hear a faint chant building, "Let's go Maxxine." That's when it becomes clear, this isn't going to be a one-sided affair. Over the next few minutes, the two women exchange momentum like pros. Becky targets the arm, softening it up for the disarm her submission, while Maxxine relies on agility, quick roll-ups, dropkicks, and a few creative reversals. The audience is loving it. Then comes the turning point. Becky climbs to the top rope, maybe looking for that missile dropkick, but Maxxine dodges. Becky crashes to the mat. Maxxine capitalizes with a huge spinebuster. 1, 2, and Becky kicks out just in time. You can feel the energy in the arena shift. Suddenly the underdog is in control. Corey Graves and Michael Cole are shouting about a possible upset. Even the commentators sound shocked. And then, chaos. As Becky tries to recover, Maxxine sets up for what looks like her signature move, but before she can hit it, Becky rolls to the outside. The referee starts counting. Becky slides back in, furious, maybe frustrated that this match is taking longer than expected. She rushes Maxxine and connects with a hard forearm, maybe too hard. The ref warns her. Becky doesn't care. She keeps the attack going, cornering Maxxine with rapid-fire strikes. The ref pulls her back, but Becky pushes past and throws another hit. The crowd starts booing, sensing trouble. Then, the ref calls it disqualification. Becky Lynch is disqualified. The bell rings. Maxxine Dupri technically wins the match by DQ. The crowd gasps, Becky looks stunned, and the ring announcer declares the winner of this match, as a result of a disqualification, Maxxine Dupri. But here's the twist. Titles can't change hands on a disqualification. So even though Becky loses the match, she keeps her Women's Intercontinental Championship. The reaction is electric. Some fans are furious, others are cheering for Maxxine's first big statement win. Becky storms out of the ring, clutching her title, shouting at the referee. She clearly knows she crossed the line, but she's also smart enough to realize she's still champion. Meanwhile, Maxxine stands in the ring, emotional, arms raised in victory. For her, this is the biggest win of her career. Even if it's by disqualification. The commentators sell it perfectly. Maxxine Dupri just proved she belongs in the ring with one of WWE's all-time greats. So what does this mean for the women's IC title scene? WWE rarely does DQ finishes without a reason. This looks like the start of a long-term feud. Becky might be the veteran, but Maxxine's popularity is growing fast. Fans love an underdog, and after this match, Maxxine's stock just skyrocketed. Becky, on the other hand, is playing with a dangerous edge. Is this the beginning of a heel turn? She's been showing more aggression lately, less crowd-pleasing, more ruthless, take no prisoners as Becky. It's the kind of attitude shift that could redefine her character for the next few months. Let's talk wrestling psychology for a second. When a veteran like Becky Lynch takes a DQ loss instead of a clean win, it's deliberate storytelling. WWE's creative team wants us to feel something: frustration, surprise, debate. This wasn't about Becky dominating, it was about Maxxine earning respect. By surviving against one of the biggest names in the division and forcing a disqualification, Maxxine proved she's more than just a side character. She's legit competition. And for Becky, it shows vulnerability. Maybe she's cracking under pressure, maybe she underestimated her challenger. Either way, it adds layers to her character. Fans love Becky because she's fiery, but this edge might make her even more unpredictable. Social media exploded right after the match. On X, formerly Twitter, hashtags like #Becky Lynch and #Maxxine Dupri started trending within minutes. Some fans called it lazy booking, while others praised WWE for finally giving Maxxine a breakout moment. Comments ranged from, "Becky turning heel confirmed," to, "Maxxine just proved she's the future of Raw." The split reaction is exactly what WWE loves. Controversy equals engagement, and engagement equals ratings. Even wrestlers backstage reportedly praised both women for the match's intensity and pacing. It wasn't 5-star technical perfection, but it told a story, and that's what fans remember. So where do we go from here? WWE has a few directions they could take. Option 1. Becky accepts a rematch at the next Premium Live event, determined to finish what she started. This would let Maxxine prove herself again, maybe in a stipulation match, like no DQ or falls count anywhere. Option 2. Maxxine aligns with another superstar, maybe someone like Otis or Chad Gable, to form a storyline where Becky faces multiple challenges, testing her resolve as champion. Option 3. WWE plays the long game. Becky slowly spirals into frustration, attacking more opponents unfairly until she officially turns heel. That could lead to a redemption arc months later. Whatever path they choose, this DQ finish just opened a lot of storytelling doors. The Women's Intercontinental Championship is still a relatively new title, but moments like this help define it. The point of any championship isn't just who holds it, it's the stories that surround it. By keeping the belt on Becky but letting Maxxine W in the match, WWE created drama that makes the title feel alive. Fans now have a reason to tune in next week, wondering, will Becky defend again? Will Maxxine get revenge? Will someone else step in? This kind of booking, when done right, elevates both the belt and the division. Here's my take. I think this rivalry continues. Becky's pride took a hit, and she's not the kind of champion who ignores that. Expect her to challenge Maxxine to a rematch, possibly on Raw next week or at the next big event. But this time, Maxxine won't be the same underdog. She's got momentum, crowd sympathy, and a legitimate argument that she beat the champion, even if it was by disqualification. If WWE builds this right, it could be the feud that cements the women's IC title as must-watch TV. The best part about this match? It gave spotlight to both women. Becky continues to carry the torch as a veteran presence, while Maxxine steps up as one of the division's future faces. Moments like this prove WWE's women's division isn't slowing down. It's diverse, competitive, and full of potential rivalries. When storytelling meets athleticism, fans win, and this DQ finish was exactly that kind of storytelling moment. Alright WWE Universe, what do you think? Was the disqualification a smart move by creative, or a cheap way to protect both superstars? Should Maxxine get another title shot, or should Becky move on to a new challenger? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now, and if you're watching this premiere live, type your predictions in the chat. We'll pin the best ones. To recap tonight's shocker, Becky Lynch lost to Maxxine Dupri by disqualification, but still retains her WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. It was a chaotic, emotional match that left fans divided and hungry for more. Whether you loved it or hated it, one thing's clear, this rivalry just got personal. And when Becky Lynch takes things personally, history shows the results are explosive. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more weekly WWE breakdowns, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. I'm your name and this has been your Raw Recap. See you next time.